Hello everyone, I'm Jingjing. I'm a horticulture educator from Cornell Cooperative Extension of Chemung County. Today I'm going to talk about fast-growing vegetables. When I say fast-growing vegetables, I mean the vegetables that you can harvest in 30 to 60 days after you plant either their seeds or seedlings in your garden. Yes, even for fast-growing vegetables, you still have to wait for at least a month. When you look at the seed catalog or seed packets, you often see the terms like days to maturity or harvest. That is the time from when you sow the seeds to first harvest. Often you will see this as a range like 40 to 70 days. Some slow-growing vegetables will take 80 to 90 days, even 120 days to mature. And today I'm going to talk about those vegetables that you can harvest within 60 days after you plant them. One of my favorite fast-growing vegetables is pea. Peas are relatively fast. It takes about 60 days from planting to eating. Once you see the flowers in bloom, the pea pods will be ready in about a week. I really like growing peas. They are very cold tolerant. Here in upstate New York, the growing season is very short, but you can sow the pea seeds in the soil as long as the soil temperature gets to 45 degrees Fahrenheit. Since peas grow so early in the season, they have very few pest issues. I have been growing peas for like 5 years and I have never had any pest issues with my peas. I planted my peas at the end of March. Today is July the 2nd. We have been harvesting pea pods and pea shoots every single day for about 5 weeks now. Yes, when you harvest the pea pods, don't forget about the pea shoots. Pea shoots are very delicious and also nutritious. They have higher protein levels than any other leafy greens. Let me find a pea shoot for you. Here is a pea shoot. Pea shoots are the tender tip of the vine, which include flowers, leaves, stems, and tendrils. You can add pea shoots in your salad. My favorite way to eat pea shoots is to stir-fry them with some garlic and sprinkle some salt at the end. It's just so delicious. To harvest a pea shoot, find the tip of the vine and follow the stem to where it joins the leaf. Here, you can see a teeny tiny green nub. That is a pea shoot that is just waiting to happen. And this part is what you want. You can feel this part is very tender compared to this part is kind of woody. So you pinch this off, and this will be on your salad plate. And this teeny tiny green nub is going to grow into another pea shoot. Some of the root crops also grow very fast, like radish, beets, and turnips. One of the fabulous things about growing root vegetables is you can eat both leaves and roots. My favorite root crops are radish and beets. Radish just grows very fast. It takes about 30 days to mature. I grow radish mainly for their leaves. They are very cold tolerant. You can sow the seeds in the soil 2 to 3 weeks before the last frost in your area. Another type of root crops I really like is beets. Beets are a little slower than radishes, but they are faster than many other crops. The short season bee varieties can be ready in about 45 to 55 days. And you can always harvest them when they're young. Those are my 2-year-old son's favorites. The next group of fast-growing vegetables I want to talk about is leafy greens. Leafy greens are very fast-growing, such as lettuce, spinach, arugula, Swiss chard, kale. They are usually ready to harvest in about 4 to 8 weeks. You can start seeds indoors and transplant 3 to 4-week-old seedlings into your garden 1 month before the last frost in your area. They are very cold and shade tolerant. And you can harvest leafy greens at any stage of their development. Young greens are very tasty. Most of them are cut and come again, which means you can harvest the older outer leaves, and the center of the plants will send out new leaves. I really like spinach. Spinach is very fast growing. Most varieties can be ready to harvest in about 35 to 45 days. It is excellent for salad when harvesting young. You can plant spinach during the cool weather in the spring and fall. They really like rich and constantly moist soil. But I have to say, spinach is very easy to bolt in warm weather. Many varieties will initiate flowering when the daylight duration reaches 14 hours. But you can try some bolt-resistant varieties. Spinach is also a very hardy winter green. If you have a cold frame or a hoop house, you could try to overwinter the spinach and harvest them during the winter time. I found out overwinter spinach is very sweet. Lettuce is also very easy to grow and fast to harvest. Some of the quick growing lettuce varieties can be ready to harvest in about 35 days. Actually, you don't have to wait too long to harvest your lettuce. The timing is really based on your preference. Once your lettuce reaches the size you want, that is ready. You can either cut the entire bundle off at the ground level or remove just a few leaves at a time. Guess what are these next to me? Yes, these are lettuce. We have been harvesting their leaves again and again for 2 months now. But they are starting to bolt because the hot summer is here. But you can always get some heat-tolerant varieties. And these lettuce plants are growing hydroponically. I will make a video later of growing lettuce hydroponically at home. Stay tuned! Okay, today I talked about some of the fast-growing vegetables. And there are some other fast-growing ones like beans and zucchini, summer squash. Also, I did not mention too much about how to grow them. I will talk more about it in my future videos. At last, I want to say this again. You can always harvest your vegetables when they're immature, young, and tender, rather than waiting until they grow full size. Happy gardening! See you next time!